Holy crap, he regained his sanity. Sarkan the Unbroken. Now, one of my friends who's like a big Sarkan fanboy is sad that Sarkan has blue and green along with red in his color scheme. I counter with, Sarkan has always been primarily a red planeswalker. So he's like a Johnny in that any color could be combined with him. With a Johnny, he is usually either red or green on top of the white, if he's anything at all. But he's primarily a white planeswalker, so Sarkan hasn't changed as much as you think. This is perfectly fine. But sorry about my phone, he is an expensive little planeswalker. In this case, 5. 1 green, 1 blue, 1 red, and 2 colorless. He's average loyalty. He's +1. Draw a card and add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. That's a nice +1. Get a card and get the mana to cast it. I approve of this. Very nice, Sarkan. This pleases me. Yes, I'm being a little facetious about that. His -2 is put a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Okay, that's kind of duh. He's a Dragonmancer. By the way, I do have a funny story about this set when it comes out. But it's -8. His -8 is going to be fun. Search your library for any number of dragon creature cards and put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Again, he is Dragonmancer. This is his thing. There are a lot of dragons in this set of multiple colors in all 3 sections. I'm not even kidding. I have all 5 Dragon Lords from the current set. Keep in mind, this is the set that's coming out soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sarkan the Sane. 2 stories. 1, apparently once Sarkan helped out Ujin and rewrote the timeline, Sarkan got his sanity back, because apparently he was hearing voices in his head, and for most of us that'd be a mental disorder aligned with something like, say, schizophrenia. I believe schizophrenia has the voices in your head. I think others do too. I'm not 100% sure. But in this case, it actually was somebody calling for help, but Sarkan was able to free himself from Nicobolas's charms, and now he is sane again. He's fine. And apparently, temporal anomalies do not affect planeswalkers. Who knew? That being said, okay, Sarkan's back to normal. Whoop-de-freaking-do. That being said, though, this is actually a very good planeswalker if you're a dragon player. The mana thing is very useful, getting cards is very useful, and of course, obviously, you can do the 4/4 dragon thing 2 times. He builds up to his nuke in about 4 turns, so you can search for all your dragons and put them onto the battlefield. But he does feel kind of specialized. However, he's not as specialized as the original Nissa in that you don't require a specific card, you don't require it to just be elves except for his nuke, which, okay, you don't necessarily need to use the nuke to have a good planeswalker. Generally used, he's actually a lot better in that as a specialized planeswalker, because the other 2, you know, you get a creature or you get mana and a card. So, yeah, I would recommend picking him up. He's not as terrifying as the previous one I did. Oh boy. But he's pretty damn good. Hopefully I pull him. I'm still working on pulling a freaking Ujin. Jokes aside, yeah. Oh, and the story? There was another character. I will be discussing the legendaries from the sets very soon. Probably comparing and contrasting the old to the new. The original... There was a character who originally was known as the Bear Puncher, and we were talking about the timeline, how it's going to change, and one of my friends, who's known to be a little goofy and crazy, he and his cousin both play with us, was going, oh, when the dragon set comes out, he's probably going to be the Dragon Puncher, and you know, his cousin's going, no, that's stupid, come on, he's not going to be the Dragon Puncher. The card spoilers come out, and he kind of became the Dragon Puncher. Complete. The card that states it has the flavor text, no matter what the temporal shifts or something, like, Actually, hold on a second, I'm gonna see if I can find the card. Yeah, this is the card, here's the flavor text. No matter the timeline, some legends will endure. My crazy friend has been living it up for a while now on that, and I don't fucking blame him, because that was a very good call, and I kind of had to thumb up that. I had to thumb up that a lot. It was like, you know, that's great. That's perfect. I'm sorry. I got a kick out of that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.